I'm married with kids, so no, I'm not having as much sex as I feel like I should be. That's just that.
I'm not in a relationship, guys, so I'm probably having more sex than everybody in this room.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Stand up, girl.
Not break the microphone.
Hey, what's up? I'm MJ.
And I'm Bree.
And we're just a couple of Vegas girls.
Living the not-so-Vegas life.
Yeah, but we're not regular Vegas girls.
We're cool Vegas girls. Kinda.
And this is the Keeping It Casual podcast.
Where we talk about everything and nothing all at once. Let's do it.
I like when you saying it out.
Oh, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
I love that stupid movie. What's up, Pole Expo?
Hi, Pole Expo.
How is everybody?
Can you guys hear us back there? Because we're going to talk about sex.
Let's talk about sex, baby.
With all the sexy people here.
I'm so jealous. I didn't get to learn the booby tassels that just happened.
Angel Rose was absolutely fantastic. I want to introduce you to a friend of mine. I've been hosting Pole Expo with you today. We have a podcast called Keeping It Casual Podcast. We are a sex, dating, and relationship podcast.
Yes, we are.
This is my co-hostess with the mostest, Bree.
Hello, everybody. Guess what? I just flew in from New Orleans to be here with you guys, so I need to see more people up here.
Where are people at? Who has opinions? Because we want to put you on the podcast right now.
Yes,
and
we do.
The episode will air, and you can share it with everybody except your mom. All right?
Unless your mom's cool.
I wouldn't share it with my mom.
I wouldn't share it with my mom either.
Not at all.
I told my mother when I started this podcast, there are some things a mother does not need to know about her daughter.
Rebecca.
Rebecca.
I'm learning names all day.
Hello.
Rebecca, I want you to come sit up here and join me.
Yes.
All right, Rebecca's going to help us kick off the show, and here's how we do it, okay? It's called the Getting to Know You game. We're going to draw a fun relationship topic, and then we're going to give you free stuff.
Yes.
And we want your perspective
Who wants
on everything.
free things?
Well, you'll officially be on iTunes and Spotify and iHeartRadio and all the things. So, Rebecca, this is your microphone. Say hello.
Hello, hello. Hi. I'm feeling brave. How about you guys?
Okay, does anybody have like an alias here? Do you have like, oh, my name's this, but I go by this and I go by this?
Yeah.
Everybody I've talked to so far. So my name is Nicole, and I'm coming out of the closet on the podcast
Yes.
for my actual name because I go as MJ.
She does.
My radio name. But yeah, my real name's Nicole. Nice to meet you. That's for our podcast folks.
My name is Bree, and I go by Bree. It's very simple.
All right, let's kick off this Q&A, all right?
I'm so ready for
Are
it.
you ready?
I'm ready.
Draw a question.
Would you rather have a one-night stand with someone who's super attractive but mediocre in bed, or the best sex of your life with someone you're totally unattracted to? Ooh. Okay, it's a would you rather. So we've got on one side someone that's mega hot, but his technique's so-so. And then you got another one who's very attentive, but not. See, that's the part that's. I don't. The worst sex I had in my life was with the best-looking man I've ever had sex with, and I was so confused because I'm like, what is wrong? You are smoking hot. I am smoking hot. This should be awesome,
Right?
Like, what is wrong here? And it was that I just was only so into it. He was only so into it, and it just didn't. Yeah.
I've had really hot guy boring sex too, and it's very sad when you're like so attracted to them and you're just like
And they're lazy because they were super hot and didn't have to put in all the work.
Exactly. Guy, girl,
Yeah.
whatever you want to say you are gender wise, do not be lazy when you have
he was
sex.
lazy, but trying to play it off like he was like conceited or something. And I'm like, no, you just suck, dude.
He was like, oh, I don't go down on girls. That's
No. You know what? That's actually a really fun topic.
Yeah.
Would you come up here, please? What is your name?
Tina.
Do you give first generally, or do you wait and receive?
First time with somebody.
You want to make that impression. Are you like, I'm setting the tone that I'm not always going to go down
yeah,
first?
definitely first time. Like, give me some pleasure, buddy. Make sure you're worth it.
I
So
like
wait
it.
and receive.
Yeah.
What
she
about
makes
you?
him prove it.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Honestly, once I've decided I like someone, I'm easy.
See,
The hard part's getting me to actually feel the emotional attraction, and then once that's going on, I'm like, let's make out and do things.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, I like that. I like that. I'm always the first giver, just because so
Then you get to sit back and chill.
and I'm also really good at it because then they're like, oh, this is where it's going. Yes.
I love it. I love it. Hi.
Oh, hello.
What's your name?
Jennifer.
Hey, Jen. I just gave you your nickname already. When it comes to foreplay, do you give first or wait to receive?
I'm always ready to give.
Oh, she's a giver.
You're a girl
Yes.
after my own heart.
Yes,
girl.
because I feel like, reciprocation is everything.
That's
so,
right. Yes.
When
And
you
then-
give,
Yeah.
it's going to come back around.
And don't you hate that, like, when you get that random person that's like, oh, I don't do that after you've, like, given the best blowjob ever? Like, isn't that the most heartbreaking thing ever?
Wait, Mike,
I
go
was
ahead.
married to one for 17 years and never gave. So
Oh.
no, you don't always give first because you may not receive.
Wow.
anything.
I am so
So
sorry.
that would be why now I make sure I receive first.
You put in the work.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
I
You
feel
did
you.
17 years of that.
She's like, no way.
I don't understand that.
to
Like,
communicate and make sure you have a partner that's on the same page.
Kimmy, get over here.
Can
Kimby.
answer your question.
Yes. What's your Instagram?
By Kim B. I'm already so nervous for whatever question. I can't even focus
All
right
right,
now.
let's
I
do
don't know
it.
what's happening.
Give her the question.
Sorry. I hope it's something really prudish.
not with us.
Oh, great. Would you rather touch yourself in private or in front of a partner?
Ooh.
I mean, if I'm doing it myself, then in private. I don't feel like I should have to if my partner's there.
But what's more fun, by yourself or in front of them?
I mean, more fun is always with somebody else. But if I'm doing all the work, then I'm just going to be upset about it.
Yeah, I understand.
I'm just going to be
I
like,
think
why am I?
mutual
What am I doing here?
masturbation's
Like,
hot.
what are you doing? Do something. Participate.
I think mutual masturbation as a little bit of foreplay is pretty hot.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to lie.
Oh,
I
yeah.
agree.
Like, you're playing with a toy, he's watching. Just
Well,
kinda
see, that
like-
wasn't an add-on to the question.
Oh, well,
so
yeah, I mean,
if we're
that's the
adding
way
on,
I
then
go
yeah,
with it.
sure.
We spiral off of these questions.
Yeah.
That's the fun
Let's
part
spiral.
about it.
Yes. What about
So-
you, Miss
Me? Okay. I'm definitely with you on the mutual masturbation.
It's
being awesome
hot, isn't
foreplay.
it?
I would love a gentleman's perspective. Would you mind passing the mic to this
Hey.
gentleman here? First of all, what is your name?
Robert,
Robert. Where are you
Hello,
from?
Robert.
San Francisco area.
Married, dating, in a relationship, single. What's your thing? What's your status?
Married to another guy.
All right, here we go.
perfect.
I'm
Please draw.
bisexual. Who was your first childhood celebrity crush? I really didn't have a celebrity crush. Definitely did not have a poster.
A singer or like maybe somebody on TV, no celebrity.
I was dealing with my own sexuality at the time.
Okay.
Born and raised in Thousand Oaks, Newbury Park, Southern California.
So
Trying
you weren't
to figure
sure.
out why would I want to chase boys? Why did I want to chase girls?
Was there a boy at a young age you were like, oh, like a young celebrity boy that you were like, whoa?
I would say no because I was still, I'm 46, almost 47, so I was growing up in an age when didn't talk about it. You stayed in the closet.
sorry.
Didn't want to
Gotcha.
be bullied. You would hide from that. My idea of a homosexual was Jack Tripper from Three's Company. That's what I grew up with.
I love this perspective, though. I mean,
I do
that's very
too.
interesting, and I think a lot of people can relate to that.
When you're in a committed relationship, how much sex do you think you should have a week?
Good question.
Wow, that's a great question.
You think you should have?
Yeah. What is the ideal? You're like, I'm not having enough sex. I'm married with kids, so no, I'm not having as much sex as I feel like I should be. That's just that.
I'm not in a relationship, guys, so I'm probably having more sex than everybody in this room.
What's your ideal?
How long have you and your husband been together?
I've been with him 25 years.
So 25 years.
25 years. So how much sex are you having every week?
I'll be honest, nobody knows me here really anyways. We don't have sex anymore
Well,
with each other.
Oh, you're in an open relationship.
We're in an open relationship.
whoa.
So you are still emotionally committed to each other, but physically open with others?
Yes.
I'm going to ask boundary questions now, if you're okay with that.
Go right ahead.
Okay, so in your open relationship, you guys are only emotional with each other, or are you allowed to have emotional relationships outside of your relationship?
We have expanded to if an emotional relationship evolves. We just need to make sure that we talk about it, make sure we're okay okay with how it is, and
the other partner.
And third party is completely aware, like, you're not breaking us up. You're not going to, don't be planning on another family
So
here.
I'm always intrigued with open relationships because here's a fun fact. I grew up with swingers for parents.
Mine were conservative Baptist.
Mine were swingers. They didn't know I knew they. I didn't realize that till like later in life, and I was like, oh, that wasn't just your friend, was it? So I'm always intrigued in open relationships because I feel like there has to be so much honesty and so much sharing between the two of you that I feel like it emotionally bonds you even further, almost.
That would probably be true. Our relationship was rocky when we were really committed, probably on the verge of breaking up. This was probably maybe 4 or 5 years into the relationship. And at that point, we started exploring in there and meeting some people and experimenting around with opening it up.
Hey,
wow.
There's nothing wrong with that. I think that's great. And I think it's great you're talking about it. And I think in those type of relationships, the only way they work is with complete honesty. That's the only way something like that would work.
I would have to agree with that. I mean, you have to be completely open and communicate. I meet like a lot of, especially men that are bisexual married, but their wife has no idea, and it's like...
That's really sad. I feel like...
You need to find a way to start a conversation.
Yes, I agree.
Even if you don't actually come out to her, you need to find out how is it affecting her, how something like that might affect her, because I don't think it's right to be cheating on somebody.
No, definitely not. Cheating is never okay. See,
Kimmy, how much sex should a couple? You're married.
I'm married.
Okay, how much ideally sex a week should a married couple be having?
Ideally, once a week would be great.
Once a week?
Once a week would seem fantastic.
Is it kids or the two of you?
It's just the two of us.
Okay, so even without kids, it's still a struggle.
It's just because you get so far into your routines and this and that.
I think a lot of it is routine, work hours, one of us being more tired than the other.
Yeah.
And it's playtime.
You know,
you don't always have time to play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny, the progression, because in the beginning you're just married and there's something really cool about that, and so you have this new freedom that felt in my case, it was awesome. So it was all the time, and then it turned into more like Friday nights. And then Friday nights was like the night, and then Friday nights, so every now and then we'd get tired and fall asleep.
Yeah.
And then every now and then I'm like, can we go back to like scheduled Friday nights? Can we schedule the once a week again?
Scheduling sex.
You know what?
I mean, there's something to be said about scheduling.
Sometimes it's anticipating, like you're like, oh, it's Friday night. Oh no, we have to have sex. You're like, can we just like watch a movie? Or maybe you're like, I'm not feeling too good today. When you're married or committed, sometimes you're like, you just want an excuse to just be like, I don't want to.
And if you have to pump yourself up, someone's got to go get a bottle or 3 of wine.
Oh, God. Yes.
Make it happen.
Alcohol always helps. Oh, my gosh.
It really does.
Not always.
All right.
On that last note, though, you need to make sure you don't feel guilty when you don't. If you go a while without having sex, just don't feel guilty about it.
Don't feel guilty. I like that. I like that piece of advice.
Like, you know what? Let's just do it. Sometimes you just need a quickie to get back into the groove.
Yes.
And sometimes that's what it is. It's like the shocking, random, middle of the day one.
Yeah.
You're like, what?
Oh. That's the best.
Yeah.
That's available.
Okay.
It's available to happen. I like that.
All right, guys, it's MJ.
And Bree.
So it's time for our Keeping It Casual swag giveaway.
We give the swag giveaway the last Wednesday of every month, so be sure to rate and review us on Apple Podcasts.
That's right. And also follow us on Spotify and share with all your friends. Plus, we pop up giveaways on our Instagrams. You could have a chance to win if you share us in your stories.
Okay, so this month's winner, August, what are they winning, MJ?
They are winning 1 month unlimited classes at Pole Fitness Studio.
I'm actually really jealous of this. I want it too.
This is the bomb because with all the sexy, fun fitness you can do, from boot camp to floor work to chair work to everything, it's really one of the best places you could be. So, and if you're in Vegas or you're not in Vegas, it's definitely a place to stop by and take a class when you're in town. So.
You guys, like, MJ and I aren't even getting this. Like, we're just giving it to you.
I know.
Thanks to Fanya and Pole Fitness Studio.
That's right.
So this month's winner is Danny is Over It.
Oh, okay.
OJ Simpson walks into a bar. No, it's not a setup for a joke. It's the beginning beginning of an episode of Keeping It Casual, my new favorite podcast.
Oh my God, that was such a good one.
I love how real Bree and MJ are about hookups, about the ups and downs of being a real Vegas chick. How did I just discover this last week and there are already 56 episodes? I guess I know what I'm doing for the next month. Catching up. If you haven't subscribed to the Keeping It Casual podcast, why are you even dating?
Can she be our new
spokesperson?
Yes. Can you spread this word and put all that on a T-shirt? Thank you so much.
Thank you. You gave us a 5-star review.
Excellent. All right,
Thank you
Danny,
so much.
Go ahead and send us your name and information to feedback@keepingitcasual podcast, and we will make sure to get you hooked up with all of the stuff. Pole
We
Fitness
look
Studio.
forward to hear it from you.
Woo-hoo.
Bye.
Should I use my radio voice?
Yes, you should. What's up, guys? We are live from Pole Expo.
That's right. And we are here at, is it Dushko International?
Dushko International,
All right.
yes.
And where are you guys from?
I'm from Montreal, Canada.
Okay.
I'm from Poland.
Oh, okay.
And where do you currently reside?
Mostly in Montreal.
This is our sexy couple.
And yes, this is a very sexy. Can you please tell everybody about what your product is?
So Dushko International, we focus on pole dance wear, high performance sports fabric, stretchable 4 ways, very durable, very comfortable.
Yes.
And a lot of attention to detail.
design.
Yeah, classy design, a lot of attention to detail. Even the logo, for example, we use a metal logo that's designed for swimwear.
Ooh.
So it's salt repellent.
I love your
love
top too. It's like a half sweater.
Half sweater.
Exactly.
Oh, I love it. I love it so
Yes.
much. And where can people find you?
Dushko.com. So it's DUSHKO.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, socially active.
Yeah.
Every product that we sell, we also donate to plant a tree.
Yes.
I love that.
That is so cool.
That is really cool.
Okay, I'm vibing with that. All right, you guys ready to play the Getting
Let's
to Know
do
You
it.
game? All right, pick a question, and then you'll both give your feedback and perspective on it, okay?
Answer for each other.
Yeah, your answer for him, whatever you think.
What is an offbeat thing you do when you are in a bad mood?
I clean the house like crazy. Just like a weird thing.
A weird thing, yeah.
Yeah, weird
something
thing you do
unusual,
when-
something that you don't normally expect.
Something he does when he's in a bad mood.
Okay, I know. He is getting naked.
He gets naked when he's mad? Interesting. What makes you...
Bad mood, you just
Yes.
take off your clothes.
It's
and
very
throw up
freeing. If we were born
You're
naked,
like, I'm in a bad mood. Let me take off
Let's
my
just-
clothes and just be who I am.
I come home after a stressful day and I just get naked as soon as possible.
Okay. So now what does she do that's a little strange when she's in a bad mood?
That's a good
it's
one.
so funny to watch the men walk the fine line like, do I want to piss her off right now?
I wish.
No, I am doing handstand.
She's getting naked. You go do some handstand, get the blood in your
She's doing a handstand challenge for the next year, or since January 1st. Every single day, she's doing something
Wow.
toward handstands, to perfect a handstand.
And you realize that that's making you feel better. So when you get angry, you do another handstand.
The blood to the head,
I love
maybe.
that. Okay.
I always do I used to always do like a handstand or a cartwheel after I ate for some weird reason. I still do. Like I'm just like, I was like, why are you doing a headstand? Like, I don't know. This is the most interesting. Like
You know what's
naked,
funny
she's
is
just handstand.
many years ago, this just pulled up a recovered memory. When we first started working together, we went to an event all night, and we both came into work. Well, everybody came into work hungover, and you said, "Do a cartwheel; it'll get rid of the hangover." That
Did
is
I?
what you told me.
That's funny. I would say something like that. That is classic.
Thank
so much for
you.
just
Very
dropping
welcome.
a little bit of your personalities for
Yes.
us. And please tell everybody your Instagram. They love Instagram.
Dushko International.
Okay, and that is DUSHKO. Sexy pole wear, guys. I mean, get on there and just check out their cool stuff. How long have you guys been? Are you married?
Yes, it's
You are-
been just over a year now.
Just over a year. Oh,
love it.
There's a nice love story to that, but I don't know if you have the time for it.
Oh, yes, we do.
Do you?
Please, yes.
So I was traveling around the world by myself with a backpack for a year and a half, just where I said I want to change my perspective on life, and I decided to quit everything, sell everything, and travel.
Wow.
And then a friend of mine said, come to Poland for the summer. So I said, sure, why not? After 1 week, I met Veronica.
Wow. He just put you in his backpack and was like, come to Canada with me.
And she's actually now a permanent resident of Canada as of a few months ago. So she's fully imported.
I love it.
Imported,
So you just, what did you just quit your job and we're like, sold everything and we're like, I'm going to go find my wife.
In Poland.
You know, that's awesome. I have a friend who, he's trying to move to America, but he definitely just like sold everything, doesn't have a bed. We just went to New Orleans together, and he did the same thing. He was like, I'm just going to travel for a little bit till I I see if I pass the bar, and
I love that. That's inspiring to
that's
people.
awesome.
Sometimes you just got to get out of your own way.
I feel like Americans especially are really guilty of just like staying in their bubble most of the life, because I've noticed a lot of I've noticed a lot of foreigners travel a lot, but like Americans aren't even like, they won't even travel state to state, I've noticed. So Americans are very big at just being like, okay, well, here's my life here, this is good.
Yeah. That's all I get to do.
Yeah, so like when I traveled overseas for the first time, like that was like a big, like, I've lived my life very small, now I need to live my life a little bigger.
Yeah, live big.
It really changes your perspective on life. You notice how connected we really are.
Yeah.
A lot of situations put a lot of emphasis on how our differences, but we're so much similar. We're so much more similar than we are different.
Yeah, exactly.
And your mind just relaxes. You become more comfortable, more confident in yourself when you travel.
So did you guys create this business together?
We did, yes.
And are you a pole dancer?
I was.
You were a pole dancer. Okay.
I owned for 9 years pole dance school in Poland.
Really?
In
I
Warsaw.
love that.
She actually brought pole dancing to Poland. She was like the
amazing.
originator.
I was first
pole dance.
She was hosting Miss Poland pole dancing competitions.
Wow.
It's amazing.
You guys are a gorgeous couple,
Yes.
and I love your personalities.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing with us. And look at they're just a hot couple too. They got that couple swag.
Yes,
Thank you.
they do.
Couples goals. Thank you so much.
Thank
It's
you.
great to
Our
meet
pleasure.
you guys. Have a safe trip back.
Thank you.
We're in the presence of greatness, guys. In the pole community, we have Zoraya Judd. I've been admiring from afar, so I don't think we've ever officially met, but I'm excited to meet you.
I am too.
She's on the cover of Vertical Art and Fitness magazine that I'm looking at right now, and we actually have Paige coming on the podcast in a few weeks too. Yeah. So just
Hi, Paige.
yeah, and yeah, just talk right into it because it's really low.
Like, you want me to make out with your mic?
Yeah, like deep throating. It's there it is. Tell us about your brand.
We have teamed up with Doll and Rocket, which has an original comic artist who does all the printing. A lot of our leathers and sweats and stuff are all custom designed and really, really great quality, and so it lasts for life, and it's awesome. Most of the custom design as well is once it's gone forever, and then we come up with the next bit. So
Love that.
Pole Expo's been awesome for us all 8 years, getting us here and getting our stuff out. We don't typically go like in stores and stuff to do it, so it's just kind of a...
So if people want to check it out, do they go, what's the website to check it out?
There is a website for the Doll and Rocket, and then for all the custom leathers and stuff, there's no website because it's all handmade and we can't keep it in stock fast enough.
Wow. Oh, yeah.
They would just have to email me or send me a message on Instagram or Facebook under zorayajudd@gmail.com or just Zoraya Judd on Facebook.
Okay.
There is a Doll and Rocket website, and it's just dollandrocket.com.
Easy.
Perfect.
Okay.
All right.
Zoraya is one of the most beautiful pole dancers. So you're a YouTube, you can check her out on YouTube. Yeah. Okay.
So let's pull a
All right.
question.
Let's pull a question. Let's see what you got.
I'm apologizing now. There's no filter.
Oh, good.
Good. We don't like
Bring
filters.
it. Yeah. Podcast world. Do what you want. Say what you want.
Oh, she's laughing.
Would you rather have sex with someone who did baby talk or screamer? Definite screamer.
Yeah. I know. I don't think I could deal with the baby.
Baby
It's like,
talk,
what the
no.
fuck?
I'm all, and it's over.
And bye.
Like you don't want to be with a screamer either. So like that's how bad the baby talk is.
It's so bad. Don't anybody
no.
ever do it. You know what's funny is like the first time if you like meet a new guy and you like hear them talk to like their dog or something and you're like,
No.
sometimes
No.
it's a little strange.
I once dated a guy who wanted me to talk to him in a little girl voice, and I was like, I don't think I can play that one off for you.
No, that's terrible.
But could you also imagine some guy like screaming the whole time? Like, what does that even sound like?
Unless you made him scream.
Yeah, but like a man sex scream, like I can't even imagine. Just
But see,
like
then I'm like super immature because if I made him scream, then I'd start laughing. It might ruin the mood.
But it's still better than the baby talk.
100%.
Oh my god.
All right, well, thank you, Zoraya.
Thank you
so much.
guys.
Yeah, we're
Yep.
excited.
Hi.
How are you?
We enjoyed your class.
Thank you. Did you?
We're watching it. we're too destroyed to participate.
The squats? Oh no, me too. I was like, how am I going to get through this? Like the alcohol was just like leaking out of my throat,
yesterday, right?
Yeah.
We are here with Lupit Pole. Pole.
right. Yeah.
Oh, I can talk. I'm sorry.
Lupit Pole, and this is the big sponsor for Pole Expo this year. And I'm here with
Lisa.
Hi.
I'm with marketing. Hey.
Hi. So where are you guys out of?
We're from Slovenia.
Really?
Yeah, it's between Croatia and Italy. Probably know Slovenia bride first lady.
Oh,
our first lady. Yeah. So tell us about Lupit Poles. What's your big products and stuff?
Our motto is spin your soul, and we want to take care of the people who pole.
Okay.
Poles, hoops, liras, tissues, stage poles, studio line, competition poles.
These big old poles right here.
And an amazing grip pad.
Okay.
We're on Instagram. It's Lupit Pole. We're really big on answering your questions, answering DMs. We
Love
check
it.
them. We slide into them. We repost a lot. Yeah. We're on Instagram a lot.
Okay, so that's LUPIT Pole. So are you ready to grab a question?
Yeah, for sure.
Let's see what you got.
This is the question. Would you rather a fully body massage before sex or be cooked a delicious meal after sex?
Ooh.
Okay, so a full body massage before sex,
Yeah.
for sure. Because you have to get me to want to, you know.
Yes.
Get me in the mood.
Yeah. And we can order a pizza afterwards. It's not a problem.
I love that.
Yeah,
She's
it's not
got
a
it.
problem.
She's got it. So would you typically like cook somebody a big meal after?
No,
She's like, no, I'm ordering
not
pizza.
really a cook. Yeah, but when I'm in love, I can put something together. But it's not like my thing to kind of seduce.
Yeah.
I use my sense of humor. I don't have much else yet.
You definitely have the swag. So
Yes,
we
you
appreciate
do.
it. Well, right on. Well, thank you so much, you guys. Lupit Pole, LUPIT Pole, Instagram.
Yes.
Slide into her DM.
Yes.
She's got jokes for you.
Spin your soul with us, guys.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you, guys.
So we are at Mika right now.
And we are here with, please introduce yourself.
Kayla Davis.
Kayla, so is this
Yes.
your company?
No, I'm the business development manager.
Okay, so where are you guys out of?
Denver.
Okay, tell us about your product.
We are a yoga wear line, primarily for hot yoga. We have a big pole community.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm a hot Pilates, hot
Okay, so
yoga
you
girl.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need extra thick stuff.
Yes.
Ooh, yes, I can see. It's all like
Yes,
double.
all sweat-proof. Yeah.
Double layered. Nice.
I love it.
So online, social media?
Online at Mika Yoga Wear.
Cool.
All across the board.
Easy. You ready to draw?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Would you rather have sex in a public restroom or a quickie in a sneaky public place? I'm going to go quickie in a sneaky public place.
Yeah, right.
Steer clear of those restrooms.
Public restroom.
Gross.
For sure.
Have you done it?
In a public restroom?
Public
No.
place?
And yeah.
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 Like, okay, where? Like, what was that?
Like a changing room in a
Ooh.
Kohl's.
In a Kohl's changing room.
That is fantastic.
Thank you.
That's what I
Something
love.
about Kohl's just really turns people
I
on.
know.
It's very specific. You're like trying something on. You're like, hey, come check out these new jeans.
Yeah.
I love it. That's awesome. Right on. All right. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, no
we're
problem.
just doing quickies with everybody. So
So
all
we
right.
are with
Glory LA.
and let me tell you guys, I bought some rhinestone tube socks from her.
Okay, and I brought a camo romper, and I can't wait to wear it.
I
like,
can't
everywhere.
wait to wear my rhinestone tube socks. I don't know where I'm going to wear it, but everywhere.
Everywhere.
In the bedroom.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
In the bedroom.
Get that,
Oh.
get that microphone. Yeah.
You know, in the bedroom, anywhere you want to wear them, girl.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I'm excited about this little question.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
Lord.
first,
I hope I get a good one.
first introduce yourself.
I'm Leslie with Glory LA. You can follow me on Instagram at glory_LA_.
And what's your product?
I sell a lot of like
The sparkly
pole wear,
jacket.
but it's more like lingerie type pole wear, more
Yeah.
for like photo shoots.
Yeah.
Not your
Yeah.
average,
Yeah.
sports bra and shorts.
Yeah.
Very sexy.
Yeah.
Very daring. For
Honestly,
sure.
one of my faves
She
right here.
honestly, if you were watching our Instagram stories at all,
Yeah.
she was the one who had the shirt that said
Dance like you fuck. That is my
That's
number
it.
one top, people.
I
Dance
love it.
like you fuck.
I love it. Well, we just love your personality, and
Thank
also
you.
your products is really fun.
Yes.
So
Thank you.
Okay, let's go.
What is the first night sleepover fear with a new hookup? I
love
always
this one.
fear, it's gonna sound stupid, but that I fart fart.
Oh, no, that's not
Or
stupid.
then
That's
I
very common.
fucking, wake up with a lash stuck like all the way up here because I've done that.
Yes.
Top two, probably top. We've done this survey many times, and it's a top 2 percentage.
Makeup and farting.
Yeah, farting.
I don't want to fart in front of
You
them.
know what's funny? Okay,
No.
so
I'm like a unicorn. I don't fart.
Yeah, no, we don't do that.
I just
do that.
No, we're girls. I just came back from a sex vacation, no lie. And
I love it.
I was with one of my fling from Australia. We went on vacation together, and I was laying there and I was asking him some of our getting to know you questions. And I asked him the first night sleepover feel, and he said, I guess being smelly. And he goes, what's yours? I was like, well, really, it's kind of like I don't want people seeing me without makeup on.
Yeah.
Like it's always that thing. And he goes, I'm gonna be honest with you, men don't care.
They don't. I've woken up in the middle of the night when I had a, fling, and I went in the middle of the night and just touched it up a little because I'm like, when I wake up, I want to look fucking fabulous.
I know.
Like
this
that
is how
scene in
I always
Bridesmaids.
wake up.
Or you get like
exactly.
You wake up with the eyebrow, at least a little eyebrows. You're like, well, I gotta put some of my eyebrows on.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I had an eyebrow one time, not an eyebrow, an eyelash, halfway hanging out, and I'm like, oh my god, how do I get this? I was in the bathroom shitting bricks. I opened his cupboards, looking through every possible thing. I couldn't find anything. I literally just tried to tack it back on, and I was just like, I gotta go already because it was flinging.
Yeah.
I was like, that's embarrassing.
That's how mine is. They're like melting off from my little class demo I did from the Sexy Lotties.
Yes.
They're melting. So, Leslie, you rock. I'm going to send you an email and let you know when the episode drops so you can listen and
Yay,
laugh at it.
thank
okay?
you, love.
You
Her
rock.
stuff is amazing. We've
Yeah.
already been taking pictures in it, you guys.
Yeah, it's all over our Instagram story.
Yes.
So I can't wait to wear my romper.
you.
Okay. You guys, we found the Queen Bee. We found Fanya.
And Raven. Raven, want to say anything?
Fine.
Okay, you're doing it all this year. You and I was told Bree, I said, she's got 1 million people that need her attention. She's got the baby this time, and she's setting off this incredible show. I'm proud of you, and I'm admiring like your finesse and your how do you keep that mellow, just zen mood?
This will be over soon. I have to enjoy this because this is all going to be a distant memory at no time. So just have fun and smile. Enjoy
love
it.
it.
She's so positive and fabulous.
is.
You guys, she has many Instagram handles. You've heard her on our Lucky Star episode. But Fanya, send them to your Instagrams and your stuff.
Raven, you're going to eat the microphone. So, basically my personal, Fanya Mundy with an EY. And then from there, you can see all my fun businesses.
I love it.
Raven, you get your own mic. Just don't drop it like it's hot.
I got it.
Raven actually got his very own Loop It pole yesterday, made for kids.
A mini
This
pole?
one right
Who knew
here?
that was a thing? It's right there. Maybe we'll throw a picture on our Instagram later.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, and it's got like a pad around, like if it's a little half stage pole. It's so cute.
I love it.
Fanya, thank you for
Thank
having
you.
us here.
I
We just
love
to pieces.
Keeping It Casual podcast. Gaga goo goo.
You guys, Janine Butterfly just floated over here. Hey, girl, hey.
Hey.
Well, can I, hey. That was very, very earthy and breathy.
Is this how I talk in the mic?
Yeah. So Janine and I go way back. She's kind of a big deal. Check her out on Instagram. Tell everybody your Instagram handle.
Janine, it's spelled weird.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, Janine, Jenyne, Butterfly.
Yes. And if you don't know, she is one of the most incredible pole dancers you've ever seen or heard of. She was one of the pioneers, too. And I met you when we were like 21. I mean, I'm a woman of a certain age now, but I mean, it's just so great to see you still like competing and teaching and doing workshops.
Oh,
and
not
everything.
competing.
Not competing anymore. No, she's like, I already got my.
I never really was a competitor at heart. I won several Vegas competitions.
They had to like boot. They're like, you can't perform anymore. You're smoking all the competition.
You were too good for Polapalooza. You won too many times, and they were like, no more.
Exactly. But
that's funny.
that competition was not a real, pole skill. I guess kind of in a way, but it was audience participation based. Like you just had to get the crowd going wild, and so that was really fun. I love performing. It felt like more of a engage with the people watching you kind of performance, which is really my favorite thing to do. So I had a blast with that. And the two competitions that I did aside from that, I felt like I kind of needed to do, because the first ever United States Championships, I get this call and she says, okay, we're gonna do a U.S. Championship and we want you to judge. And I said, I don't know how to judge a competition.
competition. I've never even done one. And
Yeah.
then boom, a light bulb went on and I was like, well, maybe I should do one and just try it and see what it's like.
Yeah.
And then I can judge. Then I'll have credibility or something, you know, to
Yeah.
do like a real like kind of more sport or artistic competition. So that was an experience. And I didn't know that when you win that, which it did happen.
Yeah.
That was awesome. And then you go on to Worlds. So I didn't know that I had to keep going.
Oh,
and then I had to do another competition.
It was
that was
right?
nationals.
Yeah, she won the nationals. Was that 2009?
9.
Yeah, I was there. We were friends. It's part of it. Yeah, I was watching. And then you went to Worlds and you did.
I placed silver medal.
Good
I got
for
second
you.
in the
Oh my
world.
gosh.
First runner up.
And that was it was Felix that did.
Felix and I, we were at the top of our game back then. We had developed pretty distinct styles at that point with the different backgrounds that we have. You know, my more gymnastic kind of aerial acrobatic yoga, experience that I had in training, and she came from ballet and had a real exotic style.
That's the one I said I got to show you Felix's ballet.
Yeah, because I'm super into pole ballet, because I was a ballerina, so I love watching the ballet with the pole mixture.
Okay.
It brings me to tears.
So if you've seen Tara Meyer or Elena Gibson, the original pole ballerina, then those are definitely beautiful. So what happened with Felix is she did ballet for a really, really long time, and the rules in ballet I think are just strict. This is
very disciplined.
It's very disciplined.
There's so much discipline. So I think that when she found pole, she felt like she could finally break free and have freedom to be herself.
To move.
And she got a lot of tattoos, put on the highest heels, and just would kill it with this really not sensual. I mean, kind of
absolutely
sexy, sexy style.
Sexy, oozy.
I love it.
Ooze. A lot of ooze.
Yeah.
So Janine, I know you're super busy.
Just finished my teaching for the day.
Teaching your workshops.
Yes.
Yes. So now, if people are coming to Vegas and they want to take a workshop or a private from Janine Butterfly, what do they do? Slide into DM?
My gosh, yes. I'm teaching regular classes here at Shine Alternative Fitness.
Oh yes.
Oh okay.
And I love teaching there.
Yeah.
It's an amazing space. I do teach also at other places. I mean, I think I'm on the roster at Pole Fitness Studio available for privates, or Trapeze Las Vegas. There's so many places around Vegas, and I mean I'm a lawyer girl, but I also get around. So I have a lot of friends around town, and I like to bounce around and see what's happening in all of these studios that offer great spaces to fly and flip and spin.
I think if you would have a chance and you're really interested in pole dancing or aerial, get with Janine, man. Let her teach you, because she's the best.
I like to share my knowledge. It's been 18 years of doing pole.
You're a freaking legend. When I saw her, it was like the house lights shut down and everybody stopped in their tracks and just watched her do this pole dance. And I was like, who is this girl? She's amazing.
Oh, I love it.
I didn't see anything like it. And there was no pole training in 2001, 2002. There was nowhere to train. You were just... I don't know.
I'm really lucky that I found it. It's changed my life, my body, my everything. It does so much it has done so much for me. I see it do so much for other people. It's something that I just feel is in me. It's in my soul, and it's like what really allows me to express. And
it's your dance nature.
Yeah.
I want you to pick a question and then give us your feedback on it.
This says, what is something non-sexual partner can do to turn you on?
This is one of our favorite questions to ask people.
We all get in our head when we don't feel sexy, but sometimes you realize it's not. There's things you can do that really just turn people on like crazy.
This is interesting because I've been reading into the 5 love languages.
Yes.
Did you find out your love language?
Yes. Yes, and mine are very different from my partner. So,
What are yours?
You know, I like to treat people the way I want to be treated.
Right.
So here I am trying to, you know, give him what I want.
Yes. Yeah.
But what he wants is something
so different.
And he's
Yeah.
giving me what he wants. So we're figuring this out.
That's
you know?
so funny. That's very smart.
I think doing the love language thing is very important.
Oh, yes.
Because like
especially for couples.
Yeah, because I didn't even realize what my love language was till I took that test, and I was like, oh, that makes sense because my first one is touch, and I'm not a big touchy-feely person, but with a partner who I love and trust, it's all I want.
Yeah.
And I never understood that about myself, but then when I did that, I was like, oh, that makes so much sense for me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
What's yours? It's like touch.
I forgot what they are. Yeah.
Touch, gifts, acts of service, words of affirmation.
Yeah.
There's another one.
Definitely words.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I like acts of service. Like if you just respect me to help me and make my life easier, that's
I think
huge to me.
So my thing, it's so hard because I've got 3. There's 2 that didn't speak to me at all.
Yeah, gifts.
Yeah,
I don't need that. I didn't
Gifts
need that
wasn't a big one for me either.
I mean, it's cool, but
mine
no.
was like touch, words of affirmation. I think those were my top 2, touch and words of affirmation.
Yeah. Definitely touch. But a non-sexual thing that a partner can do to turn you on, he doesn't have to do anything. And that's the thing that I think he's always doing something, and he's always very
always
charismatic and always busy. He works 3 jobs, so he's always got something going on, and then he's a very vocal person and he's a dancer. Also one of his things. So he's like 5, 6, 7, 8, real quick, you know. And I'm the opposite. I'm real chill. I'm more quiet. And he's always, you know, doing. So when he actually shuts down or is just standing being quiet, and I'm just like looking at him when he just does absolutely nothing, I'm like, oh, he is hot.
I'm like, stay still.
When he just stops talking and just stands there and is doing something, you know, like the other day, another one of his jobs is like this is really weird, but he remodeled our entire house, and he's a handyman. That's like one of his like talents. Yeah. So he does that as one of his jobs. Since he does it as a job for a lot of other people, not so much at our house anymore. And the other day, the upstairs toilet wasn't working. He just took initiative, figured it out, went in there and was fixing the toilet. And I was in there, you know, like, you're just hot. You're just sexy. You're so masculine. I love that I didn't have to ask you to do this, and you're just doing this. You're just taking care of our home.
I love it.
You might be an acts of service girl too.
Yeah.
Taking the initiative when that's what, you know, even I told Bree that's part of the reason I love her so much. We were dealing with a lot of different things, and that you were like, this needs to be done, I'm going to do it, instead of being like, all right, like she takes the initiative, and then just respectful of anybody, but a partner to do that, you know.
Yeah.
A good partner, whether it's relationship, work partner, anything. Like,
yeah.
I love that.
I love the song.
What is it?
Get it.
I took an L, but tonight I bounce back.
Oh, that's not that person.
Yeah.
Oh,
sorry.
God. Yeah. But I'm glad we got to speak with you for a minute. It's funny.
Yes.
We're having Paige on. I was just talking to Zoraya. Now, these are also 2 cover girls that have been on Vertical Art and Fitness magazine. I got to publish one. I got to be the editor-in-chief on one magazine for that. And guess who my cover girl was? It was Janine. So that was so special to me. She goes, Janine's the cover. And I was like, fuck yeah. If she wasn't, I was going to be like, it's the cover anyways. But no, it's really exciting that I got to like do
I wish that magazine was still around. That was
it.
great.
Do you have one?
It was
I know.
great.
It really was.
I mean, just continuing to publish would be
so beautiful.
But the industry goes on. Like this world just keeps getting bigger and bigger, and it's like progressing.
You have to keep up. Magazines aren't as thing anymore. But there was like such a beautiful coffee table read, you know, just like it's just the pictures and the artwork. But anywho, I love you so much.
I was almost in tears walking over here because someone just walked up to me after my workshop and gave me this. I won the Kids' Choice Award for being the female pole idol.
Oh, I love it.
Female pole idol? Let me see that. Oh, girl.
That's amazing.
How special.
Really,
the kids love you. And you're a mom now, so it's very special.
Yes.
They just touch your heart. See, and they're like, look at her. She's a mom, and she's cool, and she's really...
Yes.
Aw, that's really special, girl.
That's amazing.
I'm so proud of you.
Aw.
Thanks
All
for
right,
having me.
here's
Fun talking
our
to you guys.
stuff.
Yeah, thanks, girl. All right, guys, so we are here with Amy. I don't want to pronounce your last name wrong. How do you say
Guion, Amy Guion.
Amy Guion. She is another little legend in the pole community. Oh. And now you're with Pole Sport Organization?
Yes.
Okay, so I really liked what you did earlier. She got up on stage and she talked about if people want to be a competitor.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
If people want to compete and they want to get in on it, like, what does that take? Can you break down a little quickie if somebody's like, well, I like pole, I'd like to train, maybe I'd like to compete one day. What does that look like?
Yeah, totally. So at PSO, we believe that everybody needs to have the opportunity to have their moment on stage.
I love it.
So we love amateurs, we love first-time performers.
Yeah.
So we have about 30 different competitions all over the world now. So we're in 7 different countries.
Wow.
So you pick your city. You decide, where you want to do it, what date you want to do it. You pick your category and your level. So we've got a bunch of different categories, such as exotic, championship, dramatic, free dance. So however it is that you feel like expressing yourself, we've probably got a category for you.
Cool.
And then you pick your level. So you're like, okay, I'm a level 1. I've never inverted before. I'm maybe just starting to learn that part of pole. Or maybe you're a level 5 and you're like, hey, I really want to get on this professional track, but I need some more performance experience.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm a big believer in that people can learn how to do basically anything. And performance is a skill that needs to be practiced just like any other skill.
Yeah.
So I want to put as many people on stage as possible, give them the opportunity to practice, and then see what happens, because it's really magical and amazing.
Yeah. So what do you do? What do you do for Pole Sport Organization? Is it something you started or you're part? Really?
Yeah, totally. So I'm the founder and then currently the president.
That's incredible.
Thank you.
So when did you start? When did you start Pole Sport Organization?
We were started May 2012, so it's been a minute.
Wow.
Yeah, we started with our first show in Los Angeles, and we did 2 events that year, and now we have 30. So
that is
growing
so
and growing.
amazing.
Absolutely. Yeah, that in 2012, that's exactly the year that I published the We've been talking about this magazine because I did it, but everybody here was in it, and it's good to reconnect with you all.
Yeah,
and you were
it's
just
super fun.
I think we were just talking about you starting it. I think that's what your article is about.
Yeah, I think so. I think when we did the magazine, I had just competed in USPDF and had done some rope work. So I was doing stuff where I was like tying ropes to poles and hanging off of them and flipping off of them and all that stuff. Yeah, it was fun.
So, okay, so also besides, I mean, your own personal brand, videos, Instagram and all that, please share with everybody that.
Sure. So let's see, my Instagram is at Amy Guion, or you can also follow us at polesportorg.
Guion?
Yes,
Yeah.
Guion. And then, I did a series a while back of bendability videos. And so that was flexibility for pole dancers, specifically for people who are not flexible. Sort of going back to that original idea of you can learn to do anything. I was not flexible when I started pole dancing, when I started dancing when I was little. They tried to kick me out of ballet because I was not flexible. I was like an 8-year-old, which is so sad, right? But my mom never told me that. My teachers told her that, so she protected me from that sort of negative whatever, and she was like, no, you keep going, you try, you work hard. And through a lot of practice, I started making gains in that. So I really believe that at any age you can increase your flexibility.
That's amazing.
And that's such a strength thing too. All right, cool. And then you said on Instagram, Pole Sport Organization, they can reach out to you if they want to.
Polesportorg, yeah.
Polesportorg.
Yeah.
Okay, you got it. All right, you ready for your getting to know you question?
I'm a little nervous for the question, but let's do it. Okay, let's.
If you don't like it, you can get another one. Let's
come
see what
on.
you get.
No, this is,
make a juicy
we gotta
one.
do it. We gotta do it. Okay. Would you rather give a lap dance or strip tease?
Oh.
Ooh. I'm gonna go with strip tease because I feel like you could sort of incorporate a lap dance maybe into that, and then also strip tease later, which I have to say we do enjoy sometimes in my house with my boyfriend.
You
It's a lot
answer
of fun.
She answered questions like you. Bree's like, all of it, none of it. I'll do it all. She could never pick one.
No,
it's always
I'm
I don't know.
It just depends on your mood.
It does.
Right? And the energy of the day and all that stuff. So it's
I think we need one more.
I want another one.
Okay,
Yeah, I want another
definitely.
one.
Let's do it.
I want more Amy. Let's do it.
Okay. Okay, pick a guy and a girl for a celebrity 3-way.
Ooh.
Okay. So my childhood crush, which is so embarrassing, I feel like, was Orlando Bloom, but
That's not embarrassing.
no, but as in Lord of the Rings.
No,
like
that's
Elf.
fine.
Yeah, I was super into that. So I would say
The blonde Bloom.
Yeah, and then what's the girl elf? So I would do
Liv Tyler?
I would do the elves. Yeah, totally.
So Tyler and Orlando, do
yeah.
they have to wear the ears?
Yeah, I think so.
It's a hot elf 3-way.
All right. I'm here for it. I like it.
That was.
I am satisfied.
I am. I got it.
All right, guys.
Highlight highlight from your pole expo?
I liked being on stage.
It was.
You know the diva comes out in me.
You know she does.
Probably the open bar at Classic.
Last night Pole Classic was so fun. We did have open bar. You told me about your hangover story, so I was anticipating that, and yeah, I was super drunk. There was a Tejano concert going on across the convention hall. So somehow I managed to get in there, and I was just twerking all over the place. It's the total wrong. They're like, get her out of here, just disrupting the whole
Your class was amazing too.
Thank you. The Sexy Lotties came out fun.
Sexy Lotties was very fun. I did a lot of booty shaking.
Did you like the squat? You like the squat song?
I like the squats. You know me.
Loves the squat song.
You know I love the squats, but I liked the cool down on the floor too.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The pole dancer song.
You like the pole dancer. Oh, you guys. Yeah, I'm here for it. So if you guys want to take my Sexy Lotties workshop, just give me a slide into the DM.
Yes.
Into the DM. I think one of my favorites had to be watching the very, very sexy couple doing the art of lap dance. DeAndre and his girl, Tarion.
I'm really sad I missed that, but that sounds like fun.
They're like the sexiest couple of all time, and they teach it together. So they teach you how to give and how to receive the lap dance, and they're just a beautiful couple, and we're going to have them on. They're like touring. They dance in shows. They're like...
awesome.
Crazy cool. So
I can't wait.
Yeah, that was also one of my favorites, but it was a really fun time.
It was. Good weekend.
We met Una Cavilla.
Yes.
Yes, she's we talked about her on the pole dance episode, but it's been great.
It has been.
Made lots of new friends, and
you know what?
I'm exhausted.
I'm exhausted too. But you know what, guys? Anybody who's listening, I'm just gonna let you know we have seen every body shape and size here.
Yeah.
If you want to get up on that pole, don't be nervous about anything.
No, if you've been thinking of doing it, just fucking do it already.
Just fucking do it.
It's time.
We're gonna take classes together.
Yeah.
So
it's already sold out.
Yeah. It's already sold out. All right. Until next time.
Bye. Girl, that was fun.
Another fun conversation with you.
Yes. If you have any feedback, email us feedback@keepingitcasualpodcast.com.
My Twitter is Breemixed, BREEMIXED.
And I'm at MJ Radio Diva, any social platform.
And don't forget to follow us on Instagram at Keeping It Casual Podcast. You get to see live videos, silly little photos of us.
Mm-hmm, all the dumb photos that we talk about. Anything photo-wise we talk about in the episode, it'll be there.
We look forward to hearing from you.
We'll be back with more gossip about nothing and
everything. Bye.